Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos, Canny Valley Act 2. That is what this video is going to be about. A little bit about the new Ghost Town sub-biome, and of course all about the missions, the rewards, and the how to do them. The first thing that I found out when checking out the Ghost Town biome was this crazy hole in a church that just went down until this crazy new area. And this is one thing that I can say about the Ghost Town sub-biome. We have a lot of things that we can discover, explore, and have fun with down here, which is really amazing. I was so hyped when I found out that they didn't just give us another random map, even though it is a partially fixed map. It is a map with a lot of different things that you can enjoy and look into in every single game. Fun things, some of them that we have seen in Hexylvania and some that are completely new. So it was really amazing to see that they are going all in on making the game truly enjoyable. We have cannons that we can fire, obviously very fun to fool around with because they actually fire projectiles that explode on impact. So it's like a bowler, which is really cool. I fooled a great deal around with these, solo style obviously, and I was absolutely amazed when I found out that I could do this stuff here. Oh yeah, good time indeed. So we have, of course, a lot of these new gnome elf kind of areas. We have some music halls, we have a little disco light kind of thing going on, and we have a roller coaster. I mean, we can't ride it, which is a shame. It was the first thing that I did was run around this I don't know how many times trying to find out if I could somehow activate a cart, but we could not. We also have some like hay themed elements. We have a little hay man there, hey man, and we have balloons and stuff, pretty cool stuff. And if you fire a cannon like this into a structure, you can see it actually damages the environment. You can also use it against husks, but since you can't really target with it, it's a bit of a no-go. We have a new maze, a hay maze, so hay maze, kind of cool as well. Like a lot of really cool things that you can fool around with. This here, however, is my favorite. A balloon hovering kind of treasure gnome thing where you have one of these tiered treasure chests and it's floating in the balloon. It starts down at the bottom of the map and then floats up. And the only way you can get it is by getting rid of the balloon, so you can just shoot it. And as you can see on the minimap here, it's going to appear as a small present that you can jump down and get. You can also just snipe it from below if you kind of prefer that approach. So those were like some of the really cool things I wanted to highlight about the new sub-biome. Now we're going to be looking into the quests. The first quest is the big picture, kind of funny one where you need to track down radio transmissions in a 58 zone. This does not need to be in one of the new Ghost Town biomes based on what I have seen, but we're going to be playing there quite a bit because Blue Skies, the next one here, is to fully explore one of the new zones, and the Ghost Town sub-biome is like what you're going to be playing in almost every time you need to do one of these missions. So they're fun, they're amazing, but they get a little bit tiresome after all these games. The next one, Celebrate You Now, is to gather pamphlets in 58 plus zones, so you can just like walk around, gather these, some absolutely amazing voice lines in the new Act 2, 1 hour of non-stop voice lines, so it is unreal how much effort they have been putting into making it really enjoyable. Retreat is the next mission. You need to visit 3 spas, and there is one in every one of these Ghost Town zones, so it's gonna take you around an hour to complete this. So yeah, there are quite a few of these time sink kind of missions in Canny Valley Act 2, but it feels like it is less than what they have been doing before. The next mission is 17, where you need to examine 7 stage coaches. So it just said coaches, and I was happy when I found out that this was indeed a coach, so good stuff. Again, Ghost Time missions, you can do this in a few missions. I managed to do it in 2, but you can probably do it like in fewer if you are doing multiplayer. Next one, Ray on the Rooftop, my favorite mission. You need to go in and bash these poles to get listening devices, and the audio, like the voice acting for this is beyond unreal. We have yeah, you guys need to go there. It's absolutely amazing. My favorite voice lines in the entire Act 2 of Canny Valley. I'm sold. Next one up is Midnight Oil. Once again, one of those you need to get things from a ghost town zone, and these are oil lanterns that you need to get. You can do it in like 1-2 missions. I believe I did it in 2 missions, like depending on how much effort you put into it and how much you want to just go around. Different Lies is the next mission where you need to visit outhouses, which is always fun. You need to check out 5 of those to find that guy from the first mission, and when you have done that, again in ghost town missions only, you are done with that and you are moving on to Automations of Olympus, where you need to examine these movie or records, again in a ghost town zone. Some very cool steel wool stuff going on here that is also truly enjoyable. I feel so anyway. The next thing that we're going to be looking into is this one here, Mercerado, and it's like you need to explore forts, and there is one. I found one every time in these ghost towns. So once again, you need to play 3 ghost town maps in order to complete this one mission, where all you need to do is remember to enter one of these forts. With this cleared out, you need to go in through the outrift, where you need to like examine these beta rifts. Pretty cool stuff. I hope we're going to be seeing a lot more of these. Not gonna go too much spoiler alert on them, but this is where like the storyline really ramps up in my opinion. So very cool stuff. And after that you get Canny Valley Defense 4, which means that we're moving up to 64 power level zones after this, because that's what happens. So now we're going into 46 plus ghost town zones, lower expectations. You need to find general stores. It should be doable in a single mission, but once again, I think I did mine in 2, just because I love fooling around in there. The next one is to set up sea butt traps, eye candy, 5 of those. I got 4 in 1 mission and 1 in the last one. So yeah, again, 2 games, and I see sea butt with the CC butt. Absolutely like really cool voice line stuff going on in Canny Valley Act 2. I'm a huge fan. Fool and his goal is to place 5 auto gold sieves, and what you want to do here is just follow the lake, the water streak. Again, I did it in 2 missions because yeah, I soloed and just had a good time, so you may be able to do it in a single one. Through the Rift is a custom unique mission where you need to use the play now button, so don't try to play like a random ghost town mission, because what you need to do is to go in towards the nasty rift that we've been told to stay away from. And when you have cleared out the area, you need to like put a stabilizer on top of it, and then we need to place 4 lasers and defend those. So it is kind of like what we had with the crater, where we had these 4 lasers shooting at the meteor. This is just a very short timed battle. I went a little bit all in and made a pyramid on top of these lasers going solo style, because I was expecting a bit of a battle, but it was nothing that my defenders and a hover turret couldn't handle. So I mean, it was cool. I like that we have these laser styled missions. I like that they are reusing the mechanics they have made for the game. So I hope we're going to be seeing more like this in the future, because we really need game variety, and this is one step towards that. So like again, a thumbs up to Epic Games for really ramping things up in Canny Valley Act 2. I feel so anyway. The next one, El Jefe. So cool, very like steel wool. You get a lot of really crazy cool story and feeling about how the band members like feel and think. You need to go in there, bash some gambling tables to get cards, get 16 of those, again in a ghost town zone, and then you get the amazing 150 gold reward. The next one is, are we ready to rock? And here you need to explore 5 of these music halls. Again, I found 1 in every single time I played it, so 5 games where you need to go into one of these music hall areas. And yeah, that was a bit of a bummer. Evacuate immediately is a bit more of a classic mission, in that you just need to go in and complete a single evacuate the shelter mission in a 64 plus zone. So that was like, yay! I just need to do, like, this is almost vanilla style gaming. Go in there and play and evacuate the shelter missions. Pretty easy stuff. Nothing really to say about it. I decided to go in and play with others because why not? So yeah. So I had a little bit something with other players in here as well. So yay me! You get a choice of 2 legendary schematic types here, and I went for a shoddy. The entertainer is the next one on the list, where I need to go in and bash pianos to get this piano rolls. Once again, I got 4 in one game and I got 1 in the last one, so it took me 2 games to complete this, again in power level 64 ghost town missions only, so very important. Eye in the Sky is one of the last ones. Well, you need to go in there and you need to set up these telescopes so that you can see what is going on, and Ray can like give this information to home base. So this was like in a 64+ zone, you can do it anywhere you want. I did radars, which was really cool, and now we're getting to this one, Train in the Van, the last mission, where you need to like explore these train stations. I found 2 in every ghost town game, so it took me 2 games to complete it, and this is pretty much the last thing that we have before we get to the next Canny Valley Storm Shield defense and have the existing part of Canny Valley completed. So that was what I had to share in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.